Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of A Little Late in Crypto. This is your host, Riri. Last Friday, we had a fun episode where we explained how to get started in play-to-earn games, followed by an AMA with the whole team from Penguin Carts, a battle racing play-to-earn game. Now, this Monday night, the 21st of February, we're going to start our third episode tailored towards crypto newbies starting out. In the first episode in this series, we covered airdrops, how to sign up for them, and how to create a wallet for each one. And we even shared a tracking sheet with you to help you get started. Then, during our second episode, we went over ways to begin working in crypto, even with little knowledge of the space. In that episode, Brenda, the lead community manager for Huobi Latin, joined us, and she shared her story on how she got into crypto. She gave us all some ways that we can get started and some great pointers for embarking on a new career in crypto. Now, on tonight's episode, we're going to talk about how to stay safe as a crypto newbie. There's a lot of hazards in the crypto space, and the more knowledge you have, the better off you are. We're going to go over some of the most common scams, like giveaway scams, Telegram safety basics, and what default settings you should change to keep yourself safe. We're going to take a look at privacy and security, calls, groups and channels, and some advanced features that you really need to have done to protect yourself. We're also going to take a look at some scams that involve private sales that come into your DM, customer support scams where you have impersonators impersonating official staff, and we'll show you some ways to make sure that you can check if it's somebody real or if it's a scammer. And then we're also going to talk to you about dusting attacks and let you know some tools where you can avoid that. And then also some YouTube channel takeover scams. So we've put together a list of half a dozen of the most common ones, and I bet as we're talking and going through this today, we will come up with several more. So let's go ahead and get started on this Monday evening with a little late in crypto. How are you guys doing this evening?
I'm good. Market is not good, but
say the market is not good. Oh, you guys, I've been so busy today. What's happening with fear and greed? What's our market update for the day? What's happening?
Well, the market update for today. I'm looking at the market, and I'm really like I feel like this is, if you ask me personally, not financial advice, guys. I feel like this is an accumulation phase of a lifetime. That's my point of view at this current situation.
Well, I did notice Bitcoin was under 40,000 again. It's nice. I like grabbing it under 40 when I can. How is Trading Star? How's fear and greed today? Are we super fearful, even more so than we were on Friday?
just let me. Today is 20. Yeah, 25 only. Yesterday was 27.
Oh, I think we were in the 40s on Friday.
15. Yeah, last week highest I think was the last week it's showing like fear is 46, and the last month extreme fear was 13. So we are right now at 25. We might see extreme fear again. 25 is also extreme fear, but let's see what happens day after tomorrow. If that continues,
what the fun part about this Trading Star, I'm sure that you know what the fun part is about this fear and greed index. Exactly 1 year ago, a little longer, around the 5th of February, we were at the same price level, but we were moving up, and the fear and greed index showed around 80 at like maximum greed. And now 1 year later, we are dropping to these levels again. And everybody's like, oh, so scared. And, it's just like crypto is such a strange market, I think. What do you think, Trading Star?
yes, In fact, but you need to, even if you are saying like the fear and greed index was 80 sometimes, and even in some cases it could have reached to 85, sometimes 75, and it comes back to 30. But we have seen the consistency that it will eventually come out. It doesn't matter with the price level, but it's just the emotion, the real emotion of people who are involved in the market right now. It just shows a bit of indication about them. So right now, market and people are in kind of fear mode. Even though the market went up to 45, 44K or 45K when touched, but at that time the market was almost neutral. It was not bullish. So still, I mean, emotions of people are dictating that the people are in bit bearish mode. Not exactly they are thinking of bullish, but they are in fearful mode. So that's why even market shows right now, and it's like extreme fear. The market were knowing, else it would have been shown as bullish. So sometimes I feel like the market, it's all about the psychology. So it doesn't matter where the price levels are. For every price level, there could be some good swing trades, some good scalp trades. There could be many more things which can be done at each price level. But it is the human emotions which basically changes the emotions as well as the market perception of a person at each and every price level. So regardless of the price level, you talk to any person, they will say, oh, I feel bearish, I feel bullish. But if you talk about the long term goal of Bitcoin, if one is totally like aiming for maybe having multiple, or like having a Bitcoin portfolio completely, he or she will tell you like, no, 100K is coming, but when? So no idea, but okay. So would you mind if BTC goes down and then comes to 100K? No, I want to, if BTC is going down to say 100, sorry, 20K or 25K, then I would like to first sell and then buy. But no one knows the price. I mean,
Exactly.
what's gonna happen after 7 days, or what's gonna happen after 15 days from here, or even 1 month. But from for me right now, I think we need to definitely go up till 52, even if BTC has to go in a long-term bear rally. I mean, not exactly bear like we have seen in 2018 or before, but we, even for that case, we need to go above 50 in order to give more bull side view to maximum people and to trap more people. So it just we will eventually bounce back from here for sure.
It's funny
That's
you describe emotion because I made a video montage where Charles Hoskinson is talking about, like, we will talk about the YouTube scam later. And one of the reasons people fall for these scams is pure human psychology and emotion. So it's really funny that you said that. Um, it's what really makes you vulnerable in this market. I always say that the human brain, and I'm not a professor, this is just my opinion, so please take it with a grain of salt. I always say that the human brain is hardwired against market speculation, because we just have emotion. And when we lose money, we feel unlucky. We feel like the world is against us, and it happens to the best of us. But I think the strongest thing you can do is notice when it happens and be like, no, wait, you've been to this dance before. This happened many times, and some little voice in the back of your head is screaming like, but what if this is different? No, it's never different. So yeah, that's a good example. I like that. Yeah.
That brings up a really good point where we talk over and over again about have a strategy, stick to your strategy, write down your strategy. And one of my most successful pieces of strategy that I can offer you is that I only check my gains losses once a week maximum. I might check it more
Yeah.
than that, but I only put it into my tracking sheet every Wednesday. And
Yeah.
any gains that happen outside of my window on Wednesday, they're not real. I don't count them. I get excited, okay, fun. And any losses that go down outside of those, I don't look at too much. And then I also have multiple metrics that I measure for success. So if my dollar amount goes down and I get all depressed, then I look at my BTC value, and almost always, because I'm heavy in alts right now,
Exactly.
when the
Because
dollar
at the end
amount
of
goes
the
down, my BTC amount goes up. So even though I feel like I'm
Exactly.
losing, I feel like I'm winning. And
Yeah,
that, having that complete and total view, helps me not to make emotional actions.
just give yourself perspective, basically.
Yeah.
Because I think if I make the correct assumptions here, because we all believe in crypto in the long term. So where is it gonna go? 100K, 200K, 500K? Yes, but when? We don't know. Nobody knows. But it will get there eventually. So you just scoop up as much as you can. Like if you truly believe that this is good technology here and you truly believe in that, then it doesn't matter in the short term, because the longer it stays at these lower price levels and you keep stacking, the more profit you will have when it finally happens.
True story. Okay, let's start going over some of the ways where crypto newbies need to kind of be careful. Ooh, what do we got here? Trading
Fear and
Star,
greed index.
are you there? We go. You're off mute now.
Yes. Yes, it was the fear and greed index. So I was just looking around the fear and greed index. I thought I should share it. So we might
The
see again
last,
some accumulation. Yes. From this is the chart from past 3 months. Now I'm saying for 3 months. Yeah, this is for 3 months, and this is from 1 year.
last time I made a purchase, fear was at, we were at 10. It was the end of January. We were, fear and greed was at 10.
One more thing I have noticed in the past few, at least past 2 months, we have seen the dip of the month near 21st. So today is the day of February. Yeah. So if we
Right?
just, yeah, maybe from charts we could see that, but definitely if you see here also, I think we have to struggle a bit, but you will see the lowest will be near 28 every month.
Pretty sure a lot of the ETFs come due around that time, don't they? Isn't there some correlation with the ETFs in the market?
July, August, I think. That has
Oh, that's not every month. That's not a monthly thing.
No, I think what you're talking about is the expiry of the options contract.
Oh, that's probably what I meant.
No,
If,
that
if an
happens every
ETF gets
that
approved,
happens
then
One at a time. What?
options expiry happens at the end of the month. Each I think on Friday. Each month
Oh,
Friday.
the last Friday of the month.
Yes.
Okay.
Because ETF has nothing to do with the price action, because even if ETF is not approved, ETF is not approved, it was traded well before. So nothing correlation with the ETF. Definitely it helps acceptance if a major companies who trade lots of ETFs and there is availability of Bitcoin ETFs, definitely they would have some diversification as a portfolio diversification. They will just buy Bitcoin ETFs or ETH ETFs or crypto ETFs, whatever is available to trade. And in this way, there will be some portion of their portfolio will go into crypto, and that will help in general in boosting crypto ecosystem. But it's fine. Currently the volume is very less from that side, but definitely in future we will see a lot of ETFs and a lot of big companies coming into the crypto and accepting it as an asset and thinking of having it as a hedge, maybe as a hedge, or maybe just as a portfolio diversification. There could be two way they would consider the Bitcoin. So there could be, some people will know it is just a portfolio diversification, it's just an asset. Let's divide our assets and let's give some percentage to crypto. And some people will consider it as like digital gold, and in that case that will speculate and keep their holdings as an asset income, in safeguard to such weird fiscal and such system which comes whenever monetary policy and whatever monetary policy comes keeps coming by different central banks by US or by UK, but it keeps coming in between. So in fight with inflation, in having some just opposite of that feeling, and keeping at it a hedge, like we usually call gold as a hedge. So it could be considered as a digital coin. In that case, whenever we see there will be fear in the market, just like the Russia and the Ukraine tension right now. So in that case also you will see the gold will be flying above, but other assets, other crypto, even currently the crypto is in sync with the stocks. So you will see the stocks and the crypto and other financial assets are also going down, while the yields, if you just see the bond yield, this bond yield and gold will keep going up, even silver,
Right.
So that's the correlation. Let's move ahead to the topic of today, else we will keep discussing about.
I know we really you could go on and on. There's always so much to learn. Let's see here. Where am I? Okay. So tonight we're gonna take a look at a bunch of different types of scams, different things to keep an eye out for as a newbie. The first one we're gonna take a look at is giveaway scams. Now, Merritt, you were telling me a little bit about giveaway scams. Can you tell our audience briefly what they are, what they need to look for?
Yes. I was so surprised that you've never seen any one of those. Well, you're not using Discord as much, so maybe that's why. I sent you a photo of what you can expect, what they look like. Can you maybe open that?
Hold on 1 second, and I will go ahead and do that. Is that this? You said the Discord one, right? Okay.
Yes.
Hold on 1 second. So guys, can you see that there? Congratulations. We randomly selected you among users of Discord groups such as Crypto Technical Analysis with Mitch Ray, Crypto Pump, BitTorrent, BitMax, Future Business, and many others. In our giveaway, we are a fast-growing crypto project which offers the best conditions to hold and gamble your crypto. To attract new users, we did a free giveaway with 200 prizes worth almost 2 BTC, and you've won 0.06 BTC. How to use and get your prize. Sign up on this website, promo code section, and activate your code. Withdraw crypto to your address, and now you're done. Just a few rules. Don't give this code to another person. Code is valid 3 days from the date of issue. Oh, look, so they're telling you to keep it a secret. Do you have any questions about winnings? Contact online support chat on the site. So, Merritt, how would somebody know the difference? What is somebody looking at when they look at this nonsense?
Okay, so when you get a message from a random person with no profile picture, guys, come on, it's always a scam. No one is going to randomly give you free money. It's impossible. It never happens. Why do I like this message? So everything that can potentially hurt you guys, I crossed out just to be sure, so nobody's going to go to the link or whatever. However, what I want to describe here is you can see that they are selecting people amongst random Discord groups, such as CryptoPump, BitTorrent, BitMax, etc. So how these things work is they are probably robots. So these robots, they are creating accounts like crazy, Discord accounts, new fresh accounts, and they just join these common crypto groups where people try to learn crypto in a fair and good way. And they start messaging everybody who has their private settings set in a way that you can be private messaged. And yeah, so they just reach out to you saying that you want a prize. Well, I can tell you what happens if you click on the link that is there. Now it's hidden, but let's say you would click it. It's telling you that you want some crypto, but the only thing you need to do is pay a release fee. So it's basically like the Nigerian prince scam, where somebody tries to send you gold. All you need to do is pay for shipping. That's exactly what this is. And the promo code, I think, is just there to let the people know which one of the scammers scammed you, so they know who to pay. And there is really no difference in these. They're all scams. So there's no way to differentiate these between legit ones and not legit ones, because they're all just scams. Block them, report them, even though reporting is not really, it doesn't do much, because these accounts get automatically created by robots. This is a big battle within the crypto space, and this is exactly the reason why I personally chose to abandon Facebook groups, to abandon Telegram groups, to abandon Discord groups regarding crypto, because these things are very common, unfortunately.
Now, what I did was I shut off people's abilities to message me privately.
Yeah.
Unless we're contacts. If we're mutual contacts, then you can message me. But if we're not contacts, because see, I made the mistake of joining the Playboy NFT group, and boy, I tell you, there was a lot. It was scam central up in there. There was so many people, and it was so busy, and it was so insane that the scammers were just having a field day. And like, I was on a meeting one night, and literally my Discord messages were like ding 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 ding. And that's when I realized that I had to do something about this craziness.
Yeah, you showed me that, and you said, look, it's a bunny hunt. I'm like, no, that's not a bunny hunt.
Yeah, scary stuff. So guys, if you have anything in your private messages, don't click the link. It's 99.99999% a scam. Nobody's just going to give you 0.06 BTC for no reason. And just don't do it. Block, change your settings. Do not respond to these. You're new, and they're hoping that you will be ignorant and just click. Don't give it to them.
Exactly.
Okay. I have also shared one scam message to your Telegram. Okay, we've got another example from Trading Star as well. Oh, nice. I was looking for one of these. I couldn't find any because I'd gotten rid of them all. I'm going to share it again, guys. Okay. This one for Telegram. Congratulations, you were randomly selected. It became one of the winners in the charity raffle. Oh, look at that. They threw in charity for extra feels, which was organized by our cryptocurrency platform together with our dear colleagues. To make people happy in 2022, we decided to attract new participants and then those who have already registered for a good start to the year. The amount of our draw is $140,000 in crypto that will be drawn among 1,000 participants who will be randomly selected. If you receive this message, you are one of the participants in our giveaway. So you've got a promo code, join the web, go to balance, use your promo code in this section, enjoy your prize. Giveaway conditions: do not send the promo to another user. So again, they're wanting you to keep it secret. This code is valid for 9 days from the date of mailing. If you have any questions about your prize, you can use the online chat with support. If you don't know about cryptocurrency and how to use it, please ignore this message. Wow. So you can see, same basic premise. They threw in some charity talks, but what's in common here? They've got join their website. Do not click the links. Even if the rest of the message is okay, if you click that link and it goes somewhere else, now you're in a whole nother place. If you have to see what's on the other side of that link, you can copy and paste and then into a browser and go to it, and it's a much safer way to go about it. But that's only in a link you think you might trust. Do not do that.
I would not do
don't
that.
even do that with these. If you're ever going to, if there's ever a link you want to check out, not because it's a scam, something else, copy paste into your browser. Don't click. Get out of that habit. It's dangerous. Dangerous, dangerous. Do not click the links.
Yeah, and you know, for me, it's just like when I read these messages, I'm like, oh man, it's like it's like it's a charity raffle. So whatever how you say it in English, but you know, it's like the Red Cross calling me, like, hey, I know you're perfectly fine and we are helping countries in need, but we want to give you money. And it's just like, what? It's like, how can it be real? Like, there's no possible way this is real. And I think like what they're doing is, and this is exactly what the founder of Ada will tell you in the montage that I made. This plays on the human desire to get rewarded for doing absolutely nothing. And that's also why they have, oh, we have this code, but you must keep it a secret. So this is just for you. So it's like, don't fall for these kind of things. I cannot stress this enough.
Yes. And one of the main things, like that whole do not tell somebody else. I've written several articles about what to do if you think, even if you think you've been scammed, tell somebody. Tell somebody. Because as soon as you tell somebody your little story and they're not emotionally attached, they're going to hear all the BS in your story and they're going to help you suss it out. See, when we have been victimized or scammed, a lot of times we want so badly to be right that we keep it to ourselves and we don't share. We have shame and we have guilt and all these things, and you just can't. Tell somebody. Have a second set of eyes, look at it. If you've already gone through it, just tell somebody and talk it out, because there's always something you can do, even if it's just to learn and never do it again. Always something that you can do.
Yes, just see it as a lesson. If you are caught victim by any of the things we describe here, there's one thing I want to make very clear. If you fall for any of these scams and you send your crypto to another person, there is no way you can get your crypto back. Accept your loss, learn from it, but please do not Google, like, because there's many people that are like, oh, you got scammed? Oh, I can get your coins back, no problem. I'm like a hacker or whatever. And so you're just gonna get scammed again. Like, you've already been scammed, and then you get emotional because you feel betrayed and you feel maybe slightly like an idiot. I can understand that if you get scammed, you feel like, oh, why am I so stupid? And then you go searching the internet and this guy pops up that says, I can get your coins back. You just need to pay me. And you being all emotionally, you cannot think rationally anymore. You're just gonna get scammed right again. So be very careful. Talk about someone, just learn from it, never do it again. But your coins, if you have fallen for any of these in the past, it's just money, man. Just let it go, learn from it. And yeah, it sucks, I know. And I wish that these people had fairer ways to raise money. But that's not up to us. All we can do is educate you guys. But please not go chasing that money, because there's no way you can get it back.
Right. Okay, guys. Now we're going to take you through some basic Telegram safety tips so that you can set yourself up for success and have some protection in place. So let's see here. Let me go back to sharing my screen, and I'm going to go ahead and walk you through some of these with on Telegram. And let's see here. We are going to start with settings. So you go to your Telegram settings here, and you're going to go to privacy and security first. Go to privacy and security first, and then your first step should be go to your calls tab, and the default is going to say everybody. And for calls, I like to only allow my own contacts to call me. You can either put nobody or my contacts, but don't leave it everybody. That opens your account up for nonsense, for calls, for all kinds of things. So put that under my contacts or nobody, save that. Then go to groups and channels. Now this one, who can add me to groups and channels? This one, you defaults to everybody, which means you can just get tossed into groups without even knowing what they are. And for a newbie, this can be very overwhelming And it can be quite scary because you can be thrown into groups that are nothing but sharks just ready to take your money because they could see you're new. In fact, just the fact that your settings aren't fixed lets them know that you're new. So one of the very first things you want to do when you go into Telegram, who can add me to groups and channels? My contacts only. Save that. Then next thing you're going to want to do is go to the advanced settings. Inside the advanced settings, the default is that all attachments that come through Telegram will automatically download. We don't want automatic downloads for our media. In private chats, you want to uncheck photos, uncheck files, and I want to uncheck all these: round video messages, videos, and GIFs. Oh, that's for autoplay. That's not for down. Oh, so far that's gonna, yeah, I'm gonna uncheck all of those things. I don't want anything automatically happening inside my Telegram. I want to be able to control it because I don't know who all's going to send me stuff. Things are going too quickly and I can't have things auto playing and downloading by themselves because I don't need viruses or attacks on my stuff. So you're going to make sure that automatic download is off. And then if you want to, also disengage the autoplay like I'm doing right now. And then in channels as well, photos, files, because these are public places on the internet. You don't want public places downloading stuff onto any device of yours ever. It's too much of a circus. So those are the advanced settings that I recommend you take a look at and change. So you'd be looking at, again, privacy and security for your calls, privacy and security for groups and channels, and advanced, get rid of the automatic media download. Do either of you have any suggestions for users for Telegram safety before we close out the Telegram program?
I think it's very important to have these things checked out before you join big groups. Like if you are only in Telegram with your buddies that you know in real life, then you have nothing to worry about because all you'll be downloading is funny crypto memes. But if you are going to join like the official or you know some big YouTuber and you go join his Telegram group where he gives out trading signals, we've all seen these fake accounts that take the same profile picture as your favorite YouTuber and have one Russian character in the name, so the name looks almost exactly the same. And he's just messaging you, giving you so much personal attention, even though this guy has a following of 1 million people, but he decided to message you because you're so special all of a sudden. That's what you want to shield yourself for.
Definitely. CEOs are not DMing you. YouTube influencers are not DMing you.
Elon
Chat
Musk
moderators
is not messaging you.
Chat moderators are not messaging you. Admin in groups are not messaging you. They have so much going on. They cannot possibly have time to direct message everybody who wants it. Like it's not possible. They're not doing it. Stay woke. Stay careful. Okay, next portion we're taking a look at is private sales inside your DM. What does that mean?
Yeah, what it means is, well, the major ICO hype is now done, but there are still ICOs happening. There are still new projects launching. For example, last week you had penguin cards on the show, right?
Right.
So what they do is they create a beautiful project that attracts a lot of attention. However, they need time to develop everything, right? And they want to ensure to their customers and players that they have a good working product. And that's why things take time. So what then happens is they wait with creating the token. because they want to organize all their stuff first. And once a token gets created, the token will have a contact address that people can use to purchase the token. However, when they're still in development phase, like Penguin Cards was, and the private sale, like we had the CEO on the show, and he stated very clearly, the tokens are not available yet. So what that happens is what that means is there is no token address yet. So if you're looking to invest, which I understand because this project was pretty good, you would come to some community. Let's say you would go to the Penguin Cards Discord or Telegram, and you would ask, hey, I look to invest because this project is amazing. And then somebody sends you a private message, which happens to be one of the moderators' fake profile. And he says, oh, sure, you can. Our token address is now live. Just send your money to this address. Scam. Because the token is not yet released to the public. You should just wait. Don't trust these kind of things. That's basically all there is. Like, just wait your turn. If you found a great project that is not even launched, it means that it's not launched for everyone. So you're not behind, you're not late. Just wait. Don't go impatient. Follow the community. And keep everything public. Don't go talking with somebody in private, you know. That's always very scary. Yeah, that's basically all there is to it. Just don't send your money to some random address claiming to be part of some project and that they can hook you up even though they don't know you. And can you imagine, Riri, that like some stranger on the internet comes and like, yo, I'll hook you up even though I don't know you, I never met you. Like, nobody's gonna do that. And that's something you need to like. I just keep like this episode today. Sorry guys, it's a big echo chamber, but these things happen every day and people keep falling for it every day. And that's why I feel the need to just it frustrates me a bit, and I'll tell you exactly why. Because more people get scammed. Millions are get scammed every single day. And what happens is people go to the police, and they cannot do anything because this is crypto. Blockchain is not designed to be rollback. You cannot get your money back. But what it does is the regulators see that a lot of people are getting scammed, and therefore crypto is unsafe, quote unquote. And what they then do is they hit the entire market with heavy regulations, USA. And that's a direct result of these annoying scammers ruining the crypto experience for everybody. So that's why, like, even though I'm fully aware of these scams, it still affects me because it's destroying the market piece by piece if it keeps going.
Yeah,
sorry.
Self-custody. No, it's okay. Self-custody is no joke. You do have to, when they say be your own bank, the bank does not leave the doors open. The bank does not leave security up to whims. The bank goes to a lot of trouble to secure their fortunes. And when you get into crypto and you want to be your own bank and self-custody your own assets, you are giving up a layer of protection in exchange for a big layer of freedom. So just like anything, freedom's not free. You have to pay
really
attention.
Like digital cash, Riri. If I give you a $10 note and you run away, I can never get my $10 back. It's impossible.
Right.
And crypto is like digital cash. If I pay you, that's one way.
Yeah. And that segues right into our next one, which is a customer support scam.
Can you just show your Telegram again? I've shared you 2 messages, which will be relevant for this section. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, good one. let's see, share screen. Okay. Okay. Oh, listing official. See how it doesn't download the pictures? A universe like no other. Spark era. Fire token is listed. Dear Galactic Travelers, finally we are ready to start our listing. Fire is going live on PancakeSwap. Contract address, link, token ticker, price, listing. So what are we looking at here?
So whenever a good popular project, a hype project getting either, I mean, listing, or it's in like almost IDO stage, you can get such messages, some private messages from scammers that whether the private sale is open or whether it's listed, now you can buy, we are doing it, you have limited time, and so much messages they can add in order to pump you, because you were either in the group of that Telegram, or you might have messaged there that you are looking for the launch or you are waiting for the IDO, or might be. So they are, I mean, they know that you are a potential buyer. So you could have been coming trap and could have gone to PancakeSwap and just click and purchased some amount, maybe.
And look at that, right on the scammer's message, beware of scams. But he didn't say it right. Be aware of scams. Do not buy through any link not sent by the official team. And here he is, not from the official team. Just telling you exactly. Oh, they're just such jerks. Okay, here's another one. Launch is live now. After these truly extraordinary achievements, now is the time for listing. Here's another contract address. And we've got a whole bunch of website information. We've got the website, Tin Lake, RWA market, centrifuge homepage, centrifuge documentation. So, oh God. So this one, did they use all the real projects info, but still put a wrong
This project was live from past 4 months or 5 months, and then they did it because they did an airdrop to their holders, Altair airdrop. So they thought they should just, and they were not on, I mean, BSC, so they just decided to add a liquidity or something. So in that case, they just did it. I mean, the Altair token was about to launch, and it got launched few days back. And in just similarly, because this project is like, I think $500 million valuation as of now, maybe near about, or maybe $200 million circulating valuation. I mean, so current supply is also that big, that 40% is there. So 200 million is about there, and 500 is a fully diluted valuation, and it has reached also $2 billion valuation. So you can compare, even for such projects, they can create it. It is not about only the projects which are about to launch or which are in hype, just in few days or few hours it is about to getting listed. It could happen with even with BTC. They could say, oh, you missed the BTC, I have BTC from 2014, we have something, we could sell it for half, maybe, or maybe something else. So be aware of such things.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just they get more and more advanced every day, guys. Stay diligent.
As long as it works, as long as it works, they'll keep going.
And there was, with 1 billion new users set to come into the space in the next couple of years, we're going to have to just keep screaming this from the mountaintops to everybody all the time. Beware of scammers. Check the original sources. The next set of scams we're going to talk about is customer support scams. That's where you go into your any project chat and ask any question, and suddenly somebody from project support contacts you and asks if they can help you. And as soon as you start trusting them, they start asking you for things like your private seed phrase. They'll ask you for your private keys. They'll tell you you have to give them that, and they can send you extra tokens. They will give you websites where they want you to connect for support. And if you can go to those websites and connect your little wallet to it, they might drain the address.
Yes, but Riri, there is one more that is much more dangerous, It's the one where they reach out to you pretending to be customer support, and they tell you that there's a problem in your wallet, and if you don't fix it, you will lose everything. So
oh my God.
So then you panic, right? You become emotional. You want to fix it fast, so you don't think. And I have this rule that I told you many times. If somebody pushes you to do something fast, don't do it. Never do it. Like, think first. And like giveaways and everything, they are laughable. But when you are new and somebody with an account that looks really official tells you that you're at risk of losing everything, you can get quite nervous, and you can make some stupid decisions. It happens to the best of us.
The first thing to do if somebody tells you you have a problem is look at their username and go back to the group and tag them in it. If you are not able to tag them in that group and speak publicly about whatever issue they are talking to you about, it is not real. You can absolutely confirm if somebody is real.
Google.
Uh-huh.
If somebody tells you like, hey, your wallet has a validation problem, type in Google, random message from person tells me my wallet has a validation problem. Enter. You can see scam, 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 scam. Watch out, watch out, watch out. Do that. Always research. If somebody tells you something is wrong, type it in Google. See if it's real.
Question everything. Question everything.
Yes.
Wow. So scary.
Yeah,
Okay.
it is kind of scary.
Be diligent, everybody. Keep your eyes and ears open and question everything. All right. So one of the reasons these work so well is because users, the scammers attack people that are already confused. They attack people that are already frustrated. They attack people that are new. They attack people that are having trouble connecting, and they attack people that have questions of any kind. We used to have nights on Fridays and Saturdays where we would try to bait the scammers and see who could bait more scammers than other people, and all send to the @no2scam on Telegram. We'd have our seasoned veterans come on and start asking newbie questions, and then just start tossing the scammers into the group, and we would all ban and block at one time, and we would all report at the same time. Go to war with the scammers. Oh, get creative sometimes. Oh,
yeah, but that's really jokes on you guys, because most of those accounts are just created by bots. So
yeah, we had fun though, and it's also a nice way to educate our community that was getting hit up by them. Okay, now we're going to talk about dusting attacks. What is a dusting attack? Dusting attack is when sometimes you might have a token airdrop to your wallet that you don't remember, and you see this token and you're like, oh, okay, cool. I got 100 free blah, blah, blah. And you click on those tokens and you activate them in your wallet, and then they drain all the real tokens from your wallet. You have to be very careful with accepting airdrops, and that's why we have that that episode that was dedicated just to airdrops, because one of the things to fear out there is dusting attacks. One of the ways you can analyze is by analyze your wallet and all the different tokens that may or may not be in it, is to join some of these second layer sites that show your holdings. I'm going to go ahead and share screen for Flu's Trade, which is one of the ones that I use. I use Bogged Tools, Flu's Trade, and these ones have portfolio tools. You connect your wallet to it, and it shows you all the tokens in your wallet. Well, there's all kinds of crazy tokens in here that I've never even heard of. Like, I didn't put these in my wallet. They just got sent to me. And it's telling me I have, what is it, $1.5 million worth of stuff. I don't have $1.5 million worth of stuff. I know for sure I don't have that much money. So you have to be super, super careful when you're looking at your wallets and when you're connecting. don't interact with any of these weird tokens. In here, the Flu's website allows you an option to where you can hide all the nefarious tokens. Like, look at that one, $98,000. Nobody's gonna send you $98,000 and you didn't even know about it. It just shows up in the wallet. Be very careful, avoid dusting attacks, and don't interact with any tokens that you don't know about. Don't trade them, because as soon as you interact with them is when they get activated. As long as you don't touch them, they're okay. They can just sit there, and they can sit there for time immemorial. You just hide it, just don't do anything with it. And you won't see it in your regular wallet when you're signed in because you haven't added the token to your wallet, which you do not want to do. Have you guys, like, Merritt, you just learned of the dusting attack tonight. Was that right?
Yeah.
So here you were giving me the idea for the show, and you've got all these examples, and I threw out dusting attack. You're like, oh, what? And then the last one we talked about was the YouTube channel takeovers.
Yep, they're the most common ones. I'm sure many people, they have seen them. It's a really, really big problem. I have sent you a video of Charles Hoskinson, which is the main developer and the founder of ADA, Cardano. And this is happening all the time. It's like, we all know Michael Saylor, we all know Elon Musk, we all know Jeff Bezos. They just take video recordings, sometimes even their own YouTube videos. They take that, copy that, and they paste it. They play it on a hijacked channel to make it trending right from the start. And they just flood it with bots, giving it likes and comments. So it shows up on top, right? So it looks very legit. And then what it says is, hi guys, I'm the developer of ADA, and I'm giving away free ADA to everybody who sends me ADA right now. So I'm doubling it. If you send me 500 ADA, then I will give you 1,000. If you send me 1,000, I'll give you 2,000. But you have to do it fast, right? Only this stream. No time to think. Unfortunately, these scams rake in millions. And this is a fully automated process, so there's nothing that these founders of these projects, they can do nothing, really nothing about this. It's really YouTube that should do something or try to do some project, but it's really difficult because for every one channel that gets taken down, 10 more pop up. Let's say I own, like, they don't even have to be crypto channels. Let's just pretend like I own a bakery channel, and I'm very popular. Like, my videos get a lot of views and I'm very trending, and boom, my YouTube gets hacked by a robot. Their algorithm removes all my videos, changes my profile picture and my name to some crypto related channel, and starts playing these videos in live streams. And there you go. Now it's my channel is a scam channel, and this process all happens within 1 minute. Then this scam is live for like 20 minutes before it gets reported enough that it gets taken down by YouTube. But by that time, 10 more channels will be hijacked, and they just keep going. So let's just show the video, and let's see what Charles Hoskinson has to say about these kind of things.
I actually don't know if we are able to play pieces of a YouTube video through another YouTube video without permission, especially when we're talking about this.
I've sent you a self-made montage in
yeah, but I can only show visuals. I can't do the audio through it. And right now is not the time to figure out technical stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
So I appreciate it. I did want to do it, but now that we're live with 6 minutes left and we've got like 20 questions to answer, I can't. We have to practice on another time.
Long story short, he's basically telling you, we will not send you free ADA. Stop. It's all a scam. Don't fall for it.
Yeah, and that was mostly the one that was, you send us 200 ADA and we'll send you back 400. Nobody's going to double it just for you sending. You're not doing
ADA's goal is to help develop Africa, and I don't think handing out money in first world countries is going to help develop Africa. So they will not give away free money. Don't fall for it.
Let's see.
Let me just share one more screen. Let me share my screen first.
Oh yeah.
I have something to show. So you can see this is the blog from Coinbase. So you can see how giveaway scams could be look like. So this is Coinbase Twitter impersonation. So kind of making everything looks like Coinbase, but its user ID is different. So again, replying back to Coinbase, and don't miss this giveaway. So it's this BTC giveaway by Coinbase, if you just want to understand. And the giveaway amount is I think 5,000 BTC or something like that. Similarly, you can see such mails from some things related with Coinbase, and name could be similar. Maybe the subject could be Coinbase, having Coinbase, or maybe some giveaway or something. To verify your address, just send from your address, 0.1 to 10 BTC to the address below, and get 10 times, almost 10 times, 10x back. Okay, this is your address to send your BTC, and you will get back to your own address. You have limited time, so you get such things even with some timer, so that people sometimes don't have so much time. People think, oh, I am the lucky one, I'm just getting it, no one else is getting this back, no one else is getting this good offer, so let me grab this offer before someone else take it. So yeah, I will grab it. I will just send 0.1 BTC and I'll get back one, and maybe I can send it again back. Sometimes it happens that in some cases you might even see it, that you were about to send 100, say 100 dodge, and you got back 200. Then the next greed level comes in. When you send again 200 dodge, you again get back 400 dodge. But next time you almost send more money, and you never get back. That has been also depicted in so many memes around the world. If you
no, so sometimes they do it to make you send more.
Yes, because you send a small amount.
Oh,
so again, this is by Elon Musk. Elon Musk is giving you Bitcoins and Ethereum. Similarly, you can see it. So this is like the YouTube live streams. In somewhere they will be showing some famous personality, and even they were, they could have shown the real videos as well as the fake ones. And inside or in top of that or in bottom of that, you will see the messages where you need to send some BTC or some Ethereum or some Ripple or some Tron, and almost double or 3 times or 4 times depending on the message. You will get back to your amount, and the address will be similarly shown.
Crypto Star, can you show one thing to the people? Can you just write in Google, my crypto got stolen?
Yeah, sure.
My crypto got stolen.
And now what do you see? Get back your crypto. We will help. Hack your crypto. We will get your coins back. And if you do this, you get all emotional and you Google how to get my crypto back. That's you paying for a service. That's not real. That's how bad it is.
Oh no.
You're already a victim, and they're going to victimize you again. And they don't
even they can tell you that we will be using brute force and so many good techniques which can actually help people, but they are not giving they are not going to help you, but they will show you the good methods by which you can actually try different things. If you say forgot your password, people can derive if you know few terms, you might be remembering this could be the password. In that case, brute force can be used in order to determine your exact password. In that case, they will show you such methods, such technology in which you will feel like, no, this is real. And later on, you will be again a victim.
One of the questions that came from the audience was, who do I tell if I do suspect I've been scammed? Depending on like if it's a project token, go to the project chat and report it. If it's an exchange where it happened, report it to the exchange. If it's a DEX where it happened, you could always go to the Telegram group to report it and at least talk to others to see what's going on and to maybe prevent others from having it happen to them. It may or may not do anything for you, but you will at least help fight against the scammers. And you may come across options where people can help. Not it's not very likely, but it does happen on occasion, especially if a centralized exchange is involved.
Yeah.
But there's so many different types. You want to tell somebody that's in, like, if it's a project or an exchange, go to their chat. If you think you got targeted from a particular group, you want to go back to that group and let them know.
Yeah, and then what's also more important is like, in what way did you get scammed? Did you just send some coins to the wrong address, or did you fall in that type of scam?
Right.
But if you are involved deeper, let's say you've been scammed and you've been researching on Google and you found somebody that claimed to be able to get your coins back, but you had to send him your ID documents, a copy passport or whatever. It happens. It really happens. And you did all of that. And then you realize you have been scammed again. And now these people know everything about you. So what they can do then is scam other people with your identity. Well, if you suspect that can happen in any form or in any way, go to the police. Even though they cannot get your money back, I can guarantee you that there is evidence there that you said earlier that your private information is out there. So if other people go to the police, say you stole money from them because your identity is being used, at least you can show that you have already been to the police because your identity got leaked. That's something you should be very careful about.
Wow.
Because if there's no evidence, then it's on you, because they use your name, your documents, everything. It happens, ladies and gentlemen, it happens. Never think, oh, this will never happen to me. It happens to the best of us. Shit happens. Just be careful. And if it happens, think rationally. I know it's difficult because you will probably get really emotional, especially if it's high amounts. But try to find good help and always cover yourself so the damage doesn't get out of hand, because it happens.
It sure does. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to another episode of A Little Late in Crypto. We hit all the common scams, or a bunch of the common scams today in crypto. We went over giveaway scams, Telegram basic safety, private sales in your DMs, customer support scams, scammers disguised as official group admins, dusting attacks, and also YouTube channel takeover scams. Thank you all for listening to another episode of A Little Late in Crypto. This is your host, Riri, signing off, and we'll see you again on Wednesday.